Hey boys and girls, it's Ed James! So here's the most effective methods I've found to get XP, money, gold, and just have fun without it being too much of a tedious grind. I've been going real hard on Red Dead Online ever since launch. In the beginning, it was difficult to find the most worthwhile things to do with my time, especially with the economy and the state it was right after launch. So let's start off with XP. Free roam events. Whether you do good or bad, always a great XP payout. There's always a little bit of money. And honestly, if you're just going straight for XP, it doesn't even matter if you play the objective. If you just find a nice little place where you can just keep racking up the kills and somewhere near the objective, I mean, if you can, go for it. But if sometimes it just is a cluster, and just sitting back and shooting people will still get you amazing XP. As far as I can tell, free roam events are completely random. So whether you're out doing something like hunting or whatever, it's totally up to you what outweighs the benefit of doing it. Hunting's obviously, a great way for a little money, but if you're looking for XP, definitely go with the free roam event. And again, this completion XP is in addition to all the XP for each kill you get. And the XP goes up depending on how you go about it. It's +5 Deadeye, +5 Headshot, +5 Ammo. That means you can potentially get up to 35 or 40 XP a kill. Another great opportunity for quick and easy XP, gang hideouts. Every time I see them, just go for them. Money-wise, gang hideouts are always a bit of a gamble, as you don't always get treasure maps from them. But XP-wise, it always delivers. Players can get pretty territorial about these gang hideouts, because they know as well as you do, it's quick XP, and it's a chance of getting a treasure map. When they're afar, you can generally see an indicator of their presence by some black smoke in the distance. Players have to be relatively close for them to spawn in, but when they do, great XP, especially if you're using any special ammo, that's +5 if you get headshots, another +5 every kill. And then just completing it, killing all the bandits, will give you 150 XP for just clearing the hideout in itself. Not to mention, if you loot every body there's a chance you can find a treasure map. And treasure maps have the most gold out of any other quick source on Red Dead. And of course they have a good sum of money, typically anywhere between $60 to $150. Wrapping up gang hideouts, you can always count on quick XP, usually some free lootables like alcohol, chewing tobacco, some food provisions. But the money and gold is typically a gamble, as you don't always know if there's going to be a body that produces one or not. Oh shit, Rosie. For steady, reliable money, you're going to want to do a lot of hunting. Mainly because hunting is always reliable. There's always a guaranteed profitable outcome. There's obviously things that pay better than it, but it's just the best payout for your time and a sure way. No gambles, no risks. We generally like to hang around this area just north of Saint Denis. It's one of the best hunting spots in the game because it offers a wide variety of exotic birds, big game like alligators, occasionally some bucks, and there's multiple gang hideouts that spawn around this area. Now you shouldn't stay out an hour straight skinning everything that crawls on the face of the earth, but you should definitely shoot just about everything you see, just for the sheer XP of it. With every exotic, I would harvest just enough to reach your max capacity of each exotic bird species. Max feathers, max meat, and a couple 3 stars on your horse. Doing this, we've made trips that have been anywhere from $50 to up to $80 a trip.
Oh, there it is!
Yes!
There it is!
Yes!
That would explain why they spawned so close to it.
Jobs pay well too,
Go,
but a
go,
lot of
go.
the times they're not really worth the time it takes to complete them in full, as they require a lot of traveling, and you're usually met with resistance from other players. However, when we're here hanging out in our little corner of the swamp hunting, and we see someone's mission go by, always attempt to intercept. There's good XP in it for the kills and completing the task, and if you can complete it, there's a great payout at the end, money-wise.
Sorry. Never mind, take your time.
You can fend them off, man. You got a hat.
Yeah, I can.
Alright, go!
Here you go, lady.
What are they giving us? Like $3.50 and 12 experience.
No gold, probably.
No gold.
I got 15
$13.
bucks. I got 15 and 360 experience. What?
315 experience.
$15.
360.
That's like the price of a perfect cougar. Now, if you take into account how long it takes to go out, you hunt the cougar, you skin it, you bring it back to the butcher, we're talking like 5 to 10 minutes here. This wagon was going by us in our hunting spot. We took it over and got it here to the location that it was already halfway to. And we got 15 bucks. Now we still have, there are animal parts on us, like the meat, feathers, so we didn't really lose anything. We gained the money, and we got huge XP, 360 XP. That's on top of all the players we killed to get it here. That's a crazy good XP payout. That about wraps up most effective money-making means. And again, I'm no Confucius on, every way in the game and what the absolute most payout is. I'm just saying these are ways I found most effective for my time.
Wow, it's like not glitch, too. This
As
is
for
amazing.
gold, there's nothing you can really sit down and do continuously to get really, really great
The
numbers
Xbox
of gold.
isn't updated. Are they
It's
just,
intentional in the game that they feed it to you in very small quantities over the course of performing different activities, like showdown series, ranking up,
That's
and
good.
free roam events.
Alright,
However,
buddy.
though, I'd like to add that with gang hideouts,
Dead guy's like
that chance
dead
of a
sitting
treasure
up
map
at the
isn't
fire.
just
Do
a
you
big
see him
money
right in front of
payout.
me?
It is also the single most
staring down
quantitative
his
gold
rod.
acquisition in the game, up to a bar of gold, maybe a little more. I've had like 1.2. That's big gold for finding a
killed the
treasure
leader.
map. Even though you get treasure
Yeah.
maps
Oh,
every
shit.
5
He's probably
levels
like,
you go
"Not
up,
again."
clearing gang hideouts and looting the bodies, there's a chance they'll spawn on one of the bodies. So even if you don't get treasure, you're getting great XP leading up to rank up
Ooh, that
treasure
was good
maps,
treasure.
with the added gamble of possibly finding a treasure map
0.92
in the
gold bars,
camp.
$127.
The rates of spawning
Holy
for these treasure maps,
little
though,
bit of
can
ammo.
be crazy.
Yeah, that's good.
I have had some people that have got it like 2 in a row, maybe 3, and I have gone weeks without seeing any. Clearing gang hideouts regularly. It's just one of those things that when you get, you're in luck. Couple quick great tips for treasure hunting also. 1, they can actually spawn on gang members for ambushes. There's a number of places around the map where gang mates will spawn and just try to shoot you around close little choked up areas. This isn't a hideout, but you can loot their bodies and get treasure maps. I've gotten treasure maps off of those guys too. And also, when you're in the treasure zone and you've opened the map, when you're trying to find in the radius where the treasure is, when you approach close enough to it, your controller will slowly start to vibrate, getting stronger as you get closer. So don't waste all your time walking around every weird rock and cranny. Just ride through to feel the vibration, and when you get close enough, it'll appear on your mini map.
We're going. Oh no! No! I didn't notice. You're slouched over dead.
Yeah, dude.
God damn it, you look dead.
Thanks.
315 and 360 experience. What?
315 experience. I bet. Who's this?
360.
Who's this?
Trouble.
Oh, okay, okay. They're trying to
I
lasso
just
me.
assumed.
Yep. Yep, they just tried to lasso me.